Good evening, basketball fans. Tonight, we bring you a story that blends legacy, ambition, and the kind of drama that only the NBA, and more specifically, the Los Angeles Lakers, can provide. In a city that lives and breathes stars, under the spotlight of one of the most powerful franchises in all of sports, the air is thick with anticipation. A new era might be rising in LA, but the shadow of the past still lingers, and perhaps, just perhaps, a legendary chapter is about to come full circle. The Lakers' 2024-2025 season was supposed to be a turning point. After years of chasing the perfect balance between experience and youth, they finally made the move everyone had been waiting for. Luka Doncic, the European phenom and perennial MVP candidate, was brought in through a massive blockbuster trade that instantly shifted the team's identity. Gone were the days of slowly rebuilding around aging veterans. This was supposed to be the moment where Los Angeles sprinted into the future. And Luka delivered. Even amid chaos, injuries, and roster imbalances, he shined like few ever have. Night after night, he reminded the world why he was the most skilled playmaker of his generation. He averaged an astounding 30.6 points, 9.8 assists, and 8.3 rebounds per game, numbers that echoed through arenas and made opposing coaches lose sleep. But even brilliance wasn't enough to stop the eventual collapse. The Lakers were exposed by the Minnesota Timberwolves in a painful early playoff exit. And that's where this story really begins. You see, the postseason defeat didn't just end a run, it exposed the cracks. The Lakers' failed pursuit of Mark Williams left them undersized, unbalanced, and forced to run small ball lineups that had no answer for Minnesota's height and physicality. They were out-rebounded, out-muscled, and outplayed. Fans in Crypto.com Arena could see it clearly, something had to change. And fast. Now, with the season in the rearview mirror and the offseason looming large, the Lakers' front office is racing against time. They're determined to build around Luka, not just because of his youth or his numbers, but because LeBron James himself made it clear, this is Luka's team now. In what many interpreted as a symbolic passing of the torch, LeBron publicly endorsed Doncic as the future of the franchise, and the organization followed suit. But even as the Lakers embrace this new direction, another story is simmering quietly beneath the surface. Whispers are growing louder. Could LeBron James be considering a return to the Miami Heat? Yes, that Miami, the place where he truly became a global icon. The franchise where he won 2 championships, formed the infamous Big Three, and turned South Beach into a basketball mecca. It was in Miami that LeBron made the leap from great to immortal. And now, with Jimmy Butler gone and the Heat in transition, there are murmurs, soft but persistent, that LeBron might be looking to close his career where his legend exploded. It's hard to ignore the poetry of it all. LeBron's Miami years were transformational. 4 straight NBA Finals. 2 rings. Some of the most electrifying basketball ever played. And beyond the banners and the accolades, there's the emotional element. As analyst Ashley Nicole Moss recently said, a return to Miami would feel more emotional than strategic. After all, the current Heat roster isn't built to contend, not yet. But this isn't about strategy. It's about soul. That's what makes the story so gripping. LeBron has deep roots in Los Angeles. He's spent more years with the Lakers than with any other team. His family is settled there. His media ventures, his empire, are all based in LA. He's won a championship with the Lakers, rebuilt the brand after the post-Kobe era, and brought the franchise back into global conversations. Yet the pull of Miami, of nostalgia, of closure, it's real. But here's where it gets even more complicated. Because while LeBron contemplates the next chapter of his legendary career, possibly his 23rd NBA season, the Lakers are focused entirely on what comes next. And that means making sure Luka Doncic is the centerpiece of everything. August 2nd marks a monumental date. Luka becomes eligible for a max extension, and the Lakers have options. A 4-year deal worth $229 million. A flexible 3-year contract. Or, if things go south, the unthinkable, he could hit free agency in 2025. That can't happen. It won't happen. The Lakers know it. LeBron knows it. The league knows it. Everything now revolves around building the perfect team around Luka, a once-in-a-generation player who's ready to lead. And as if this wasn't already dramatic enough, enter Giannis Antetokounmpo. Rumors are circulating, fast and furious, that the Greek freak might be eyeing a move to a bigger market. Insiders suggest he's grown weary of Milwaukee's limitations and may be setting his sights on the bright lights of Los Angeles, New York, or, yes, even Miami. The idea of Luka and Giannis teaming up in LA has sent shockwaves through the NBA landscape. Imagine the versatility, the power, the scoring, the defense. It's a combination that could redefine modern basketball. Of course, landing Giannis would require the Lakers to move mountains. They've already spent heavily to bring in Luka, and any move for Giannis would demand creativity, sacrifice, and precision. Draft picks, role players, expiring contracts. Nothing would be off the table. But that's what it takes to win titles. That's what it takes to build a dynasty. And make no mistake, that's the goal in Los Angeles. Not just to be competitive. Not just to make deep playoff runs. But to win championships. To hang banners. To create a new golden age in the City of Angels. Meanwhile, LeBron remains at the center of it all. He's still producing at an elite level, averaging 25.1 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 8.2 assists this season. His mind is sharp, his body still holding strong against the unrelenting tide of time. But for how long? And where? Will he stay in LA to guide Luka, helping mentor the next great Laker legend? Will he head back to Miami to close the circle? Or will he wait to see where his son Bronny lands and finish his career alongside family, as he's always dreamed? The decision will echo beyond one locker room. It will reshape the league. Because wherever LeBron goes, attention, power, and pressure follow. He's not just a player, he's a movement. For the Lakers, this offseason is a crossroads. Every decision from here on out must serve two purposes: build a title team for Luka and honor the legacy that LeBron built. That's no easy task. But in LA, nothing great ever is. Sources inside the organization suggest that Pelinka and his staff are already working overtime. They're targeting versatile defenders, big men who can stretch the floor, and experienced veterans hungry for a ring. The word is out: play with Luka, and you'll get touches. You'll get opportunities. You'll win. There's real momentum behind the scenes. Agents are calling. Role players from across the league are expressing interest. The vision of Luka leading the offense, with Giannis on the break, supported by shooters and defenders who know their roles, it's more than fantasy. It's a plan. But plans change. And that's why the LeBron situation looms so large. If he stays, the Lakers gain leadership, poise, and continuity. If he leaves, they gain cap flexibility and clarity. If he returns to Miami, it will mark one of the most emotional homecomings in NBA history. But regardless of his choice, one thing is already certain: the future of the Los Angeles Lakers now belongs to Luka Doncic. He's ready. You can see it in his eyes. He's not just here to entertain, he's here to win. And he's not alone. A new team is forming around him. The pieces are coming together. The storm is building. So as the world watches, and as fans wait for WOJ bombs and breaking news alerts, remember this: in a city of stars, it only takes one to change everything. Luka might be that star. And this summer, the Lakers are going all in to prove it. This isn't just another off-season. It's the beginning of a new story, one filled with risk, with legacy, and with the relentless pursuit of greatness. Because in Los Angeles, the lights never dim, the expectations never fade, and the dream of championship glory is always just one bold move away. Here's a crucial insight for you: diving into financial education can significantly elevate your quality of life. In the realm of finance, take the time to explore bonds and stocks, with a special emphasis on real estate investment trusts, REITs. These investments have the potential to generate passive income. Approach this journey with diligence and opt for reputable investment brokerages globally. By doing so, you'll be laying a solid foundation for a more secure and prosperous future.